Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Now, you can see that we have taken Istanbul, which is fantastic, and we will have to do some repairs. But the good thing is that we do have a good sort of recruitment area. Now, it could be that this will be the next sort of recruitment area to take over from Edessa in Little Tatari, or Tatary, or yeah, okay. Edessa. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, so this is kind of what we're looking at the moment. So we've taken Istanbul, and now we've got to move the troops down towards Greece. Now, you can see that they pretty much have no defences in there right now. So Greece is literally ripe for the taking, muhaha and all that. So, what we might need to do is, you can see this army is recovering its numbers, as is this army. This army is the bigger of the two, so what I might do is tell Kutsov to come down here, and then tell this army to go to Greece. So at least then we've always got a good army in there. I mean, we're not really worried about them for the time being, as we are building a navy over here. So you can see there that we're in the process of building a navy, and we're upgrading that as well. So that's the plan there. Now, these guys, we need to make their way over to Greece, so we'll send them to there first, so they'll damage all that, and then we'll send them down towards Athens, and then that will mean that the Ottomans have no territory remaining, which is good news. So that's the plan there. Now, how many... they've got two there. And that's a steam dry dock, really? Oh, crikey. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness, that's 10,000. Holy crap. But then 38 gun steamships and paddle frigates, I mean... ironclads, holy crap. Sloops, brigs, ships of the line. Look at that. 38 gun frigates. And then down the bottom here, carronade frigates, steamships, ironclads, holy crap. So it might be worth us considering improving that area, as well as bringing over this navy once they've been built up a little bit more, because we kind of want more than just the standard one ship in there. I mean, we're going up against two ships, and we should really have advantage in numbers. So I'm thinking 4 ships in total there before we start coming over and twatting what's left of those guys there. Now, that's pretty much it, really, because we're focusing our attention on sort of certain areas. We're really focusing our attention on the Ottomans at the moment. Wipe out the Ottomans and then work on the rest. And then obviously what we could do is we could potentially sort of move from Greece over here to the sort of the Italian mainland, maybe. I don't know yet. So I'm still sort of mulling over what to do. We're at peace with Sardinia. We could end up taking Corsica. That could be a nice little jump-off point for us. But then obviously get our ways down to there as well. Now the good thing is we are also, I think, building more trade ships, because we have multiple trade options along this route here. You can see there. Space for another trade, and so as a result of that, that will enable us to so we've got a 32 gun frigate, and then we will go for another trade ship there as well, and then send him down to there. That will help us generate more money, and then we're down into the core of the Mediterranean, and if we can sort of push our way through here, we'll obviously blockade that area there. There's nobody really to worry about in the case of the trade route, because they're all pretty much friendly. Let's have a look. Kingdom of Spain. Yeah, we could make some money out of that one. So, you know, there's still that possibility. And then obviously we're down in Athens in Greece. So let's end the turn. So there's one of our guys off to university. Now the French are really giving the English a hard time. And there's the Austrian Empire around by Venice. Ah, look, they're moving in on the Swiss Empire. That would be helpful. And there's the Brits, going to kick them out. There we go, done. It's probably John Churchill, Duke of Marlborough. Or is that? No, I think that's an empire. I don't think. Oh, you bitch. Son of a bitch. And he's going to chase him all the way back. Guaranteed. Yep, there we go. So that's why we need a navy there. Oh, bloody hell. How the hell did we win against that? That's unexpected. Okay, so that means we've still got a couple of navies to deal with. Oh, good. We've got national census, which enables us to build more stuff. So, there we go. That's all good. Workers are on strike in Rumelia. Okay. So what we might do is look at Rumelia and exempt them from tax for the time being. Intellectual advanced census. Okay, so it doesn't help that a lot of this stuff is damaged. Now, how much is that? 705. Wow. Let's repair that as well. And then what we'll do is we'll build a barracks there. Like that. And an opera house, maybe? We'll build an opera house as well. That will increase the general happiness of everybody there. Which can only be a good thing. Now, let's check our research. So, we've got... Oh, really? Oh, Sofia. How wonderful. So, we've done those. We'll be at that one on that one. And then we'll also work on that one. There we go. So 4 researchers. Fantastic. The only drawback is that obviously we don't have a drill school yet or a factory. We don't have a court of justice. That might be worth building next to the court of justice to allow us to do more research. Actually, could we? No, we still can't do that. Okay. Still going to be like 3,000 for a court of justice. Now the question is, how much money do we have next? We have enough to get a court of justice in Istanbul. So, this gentleman is on his way over to the wonderful lands of Greece. Peloponnesian areas. And these guys here. You can see still some more to be done. We can't build another trade ship at the moment. Now, let's get our little friend here back trading. There we go. So he's now trading. And see, that's a 38 gun frigate and that's a 2. So we can't do anything with them at the moment. At least for another 5 turns. Which is understandable. It takes a while to build a big old ship. Let's go out and get ship faced. Okay. So, we still have Belgrade in the Balkans, which is good. And, yeah, the Austrians are pushing pretty hard. So they're up here, pushing back against the Italians and the French and the Swiss, which is good in my opinion. We obviously need to be careful just to make sure they don't overreach themselves or get too many ideas for world domination, because that's our job. He can make his way to there. And we'll end the turn. There we go, there's another guy, another recruit, researcher. And the French are moving up past Italy, and it's obviously winter, so there's some attrition. But it's good that they are over by Vienna. They're keeping the numbers high in their hometown. There we go. They've just taken Geneva, I think, in Switzerland. Which is a good thing. Oh, heavens, Spanish people all over the place. Agent recruited. Gentleman. Excellent. Hello, gentlemen. And he's here. Now, let's see. Oh, goodness me. Sophia's been set on fire. That's not good. Let's repair Sophia. And we don't have anybody in there. And that's up high, isn't it? Okay, so if we go to the agents. So Athens. Okay. So this guy can probably go up here somewhere. There. Good. So he'll make his way to that university and improve the research rate there. So obviously we'll repair Sophia. Now, what we were going to do was do that. Court of Justice. Now, let's see. They're doing okay. Yep, they're all fine. He's good. We will build, I think. Yeah, we'll build some trade vessels the next turn. Do we have the option here? Oh, heavens, look at all this. 86 gun ship of the line. Holy crap. But the point is that we can build... Well, we can't build trade ships here at all, actually. This is literally just big-ass ships. 2,754. Holy crapola. That's a big-ass ship. So, not looking too bad under the circumstances. Workers have rioted. Yeah, of course they have. Even though we've given them their division of labour, poverty control laws, good. Nation has been destroyed. The Swiss Confederation has fallen. There we go. One less enemy to worry about. Yeah, you can carry on writing. Construction report. Classical University. And an opera house in Moscow to keep the people happy. Agents recruited. That's fine. And Lewis and Clark reached the Pacific Ocean. Good for them. Okay, so let's get our friend here to there. And then over there and down to there. So let's see. Are these guys any happier? I mean, it is more positive. It's -4 plus 4 -4. Yeah, see, look at that. I mean, it's difficult, but we are building them an opera house, so hopefully that will please them. And it's 50% Orthodox and 50% Islam, so that's probably part of the problem. Never mind. We'll have to deal with it as best we can. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to end that turn. Here's one of our research boys on his way through the winter. The French are now down by Milan in Italy. And the Prussians are being kept a handle on, which is good. Interesting. Oh, rebellion, you rebellious dogs. We're going to have to go and kill them all. Annoying, but, you know, not much you can do. Anyway, in the meantime, let's go and attack Athens. So they've got 5,600, and we've got 5,200. They're not willing to surrender. So we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and kill them all. Right, well, let's stab them. Obviously, we can deal with the rebellion over time. That's not too bad a thing. I feel confident against the Ottomans. Obviously, the trouble is they have a lot of people, so they can sort of flood you with just sheer weight of numbers. But the quality of my troops is still pretty good. I reckon we can hold them. But it may be that we need to get another army down there just to support, because they will have a stack and a half and we'll only have a stack. So under the circumstances, it'll probably be good to err on the side of caution. Now that's a lovely hill there. So what we'll do is we'll put these boys up here, or at least we'll try to, if we can click it properly. There we go. And then we'll select all of these guys, make them control 1, and then unlimber them. There we go. So, we have this bunch here. These are all lights. Now, let's see, which side should we go? Let's go this side, as we've got a massive collection of lights there. And then they will need at least, I would say 4 regiments actually to support them. So if we select all of them like that, there we go. And then stretch them all along here, like so. In fact, we can probably stretch it a bit further as well. There we go. And then they will be the number 2s, so to speak. There we go. In the meantime, we'll need 2 smaller regiments, or like that and like that, to protect the cannons, meaning that the remaining regiments will move down one side. Okay, that looks good. I think we shall progress with that. Move those guys to there. Move those guys to there. Oh, we forgot our Clipty-Clops. Get the Clipty-Clops over to one side. And these other Clipty-Clops we'll send up to here. Make sure they run. Get those guys running into position and those guys running into position. Get them into square. Get them into square. And let's start moving up the 2nd Battalion. And then you can get these guys moving up the far right side. In fact, actually, it probably have them better if they are like that. There we go. Now, make sure we've got a big map open. These guys will be able to act as shock troops and ambushers for the guys on the side. So we can split them up and saw them out, so to speak. These guys have limited range. Up to about here. So yeah, they'll be well within the range of our cannons once they move to us. And then these regiments can move up here towards the town. And we'll keep them all walking. We won't run them yet because we don't need them to get into that position super quickly, really. These guys are hidden, so we'll keep them hidden there. Obviously they are foot artillery and these are horse artillery, so if we need to, we can move the horse artillery up further. Look at these boys, don't they look brave? Fine Russian fellows. Up against the evil Ottomans. Nah, they're not really evil. I kid. Oh goodness. There's one group going up there for some reason, but never mind. Me. Right, so what we'll do then is we'll just move them up a little bit more, like that. And those guys can run. Now, what options do we have for ambush? Not that many at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to stretch those regiments out to cover as much of that is coming there. The armed populace and the garrison. So you can see they are within range of the cannons. Oh, hello, boys. Yeah, they've just caught the range of the cannon. Fantastic. So that'll help. Fine Royal Artillery, well, not Royal Artillery, but Russian artillery here. Off go the cannonballs. Ooh, that's harsh. And then they should, with any luck, run into this regiment section here, meaning that they'll then get horribly murdered. Now this side here, that's interesting. We could have a potential outflanking situation. to wait and see what happens, because we've got these guys here who can cover that right flank. So the right flank is protected. We got them down by the hill so that it can't really be charged that easily. And these guys have got fantastic range. Here we go, the boys are attacking. Oh, good heavens, lads, look at that. God, you guys are brutal. And they've broken them already. God damn, those boys are good. So, let's highlight these fellows. And let's push them in further. Get them running, because otherwise they're going to lose their position. That's the problem. May have got them too close. Yeah, we got them too close. There, boys, quick. Because they broke and then they've reformed. And then we need to get the boys into position fast so they can recover, reload, and then decimate these forces here. Come on, boys. There we go, lads. Oh, come on, boys, do your work here. Oh, look at that. Good heavens, you boys are good. And they're going to move in closely towards these guys as well, who are currently catching cannonballs with their face. Let's move these guys over a little bit. Like that. They're recovering their numbers, so we've got to be careful. For that reason. Yeah, they're charging. This is what the Ottomans do. Can we get them beforehand is the question. I shouldn't have moved the guys. Come on, boys. Come on, fire back. Fire back. Come on. Come on, boys, fire. Damn it. Get in there and stab all of them, please. And then we'll bring these guys around the side. Keep those guys there. How are we doing over here? Let's get in there and ambush them. And let's get these guys over to support. Get them, lads. All these guys are fighting hard. But my regiments are holding. And they're holding well. Forcing them back. I wonder if we can drag them and kite them up there. That would be helpful. Oh look, they broke right in the front. That's interesting. No, they pulled away. So if we move these guys up to here. And now, not sure why they've broken up like that. Let's get the boys reformed. And regrouped. Get those guys up as well. Get them shooting at the armed populace. Get these guys here up on one side, I think.
Our men are running, sir.
Where are they running from? Yeah, see, that's the thing, the sheer weight of numbers. It's terrible. Stab them all, please. Stab. Okay. So the middle's doing alright. Let's stab them. And let's stab them. Let's bring these boys round to cover that flank. Oh. Get them in to attack the general. Get these guys in to attack the general. Not sure where those guys think they're going, but we'll get them over to stab that lot. Yeah, their general's fleeing. And their general should now be dead. Good. Everyone's fleeing horribly. And let's get this guys hit from the rear. There's still a section in the centre. It's a garrison. Interesting. Let us move these guys to here. Run them over. So they
glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Intercept the enemy. Move these guys up here to this hill. So they can engage them as well. There we go. They've just got stabbed from the front and behind. Very painful. In fact, we could conceivably move these guys up a little closer. Get them into there. Looks like some numbers have recovered. Yeah, little section of recovery in the centre. So I think it's only fair that we send the horses at them and make them regret that recovery attempt. Now they're in a square, so they're not really a viable option. These guys, however, let's attack those guys. And then we'll get these guys in as well to go in the general direction of that lot. There we go, they're all breaking. Bring them back because we don't want them up against the square. And where's our nearest? Here we go. And then we'll send these boys over to here. And they can deal with that square. Move them into cover. Keep the other horses in this area as well. See, look, a little smidgen of a recovery there. We'll tell these guys to cease fire and unlimber, because if you tell them to cease fire they don't stop, which is somewhat annoying. I don't think we're going to get these guys into position quick enough. Come on lads, run. I think we may have to do that for those guys. We may have to do the same for them. I'm not sure yet. But let's bring these guys in to attack that lot before they can get our boys. They've got like almost 240 horse on them. That's going to be a bad day for them. There we go, get all them stabbed as well. There we go, they're going to break too, good. Let's get these guys up here. Get them out of melee mode. Pull these guys back. Right, now let's take these regiments and move them up. And then put this regiment here. And that should be the end of it. See garrisons running. They're keeping their boys in the centre. Not sure it's going to do them much good. Let's see. We're going to lose some of these boys, unfortunately. But they will be able to engage the enemy. Come on boys, just run that last little bit. And as soon as they break, the horse will be waiting for them. Let's move them up even closer. Like that. Come on, boys. In fact, let's give them a massive charge. There we go, boys. Pretty much all over for you lads. Yeah, welcome to the incoming fire. There we go. Team's starting to reorganise themselves. There we go. And now, let's finish off the remainder. Continue. I want these guys dead. Gotta watch out for that horsey thing though. So let's get them all down here. Whoops, in between those two. There we go. Screw it, let's just get those guys on it. Butcher the lot of them, please. Oh, don't walk into that. Idiot horses. Yeah, they're having a bad day. There's only 30 of them left. Yeah, that's a reason to run. Overrun. All wiped out. How lovely. Close victory. Ugh. Well, what can I say? A good result. And we only lost 630... Oh, no. They only killed 634 men. So we killed like 150 of our own from friendly fire, but never mind. And we shall peacefully occupy. There we go. The Ottoman Empire has been destroyed. And of course, rebellion in Gurumala. And there we go. Olegski has got an ancillary happiness for the nobility. And network has been established by this gentleman, just as we've taken the town. Wonderful. Let's repair that. And let's see. Commercial port or dockyard? I'm thinking a commercial port. So it's a good place to get lots of commerce. So now you can see we've got naval recruitment, we've got 2 there, and we shall build another trade ship as well. So I would say that that is a good episode. We have wiped out the Ottoman Empire. Let's see what our general is like. Let's see. Okay, any more trading can be done? No, they can't trade. Oh, these guys can trade. Let's request a trade agreement with them. There we go, successful trade agreement, which means they'll be more on our side. And there's nothing really else I can do there. So it's just these guys here. So the Russian Empire, we're doing quite well. The Austrian Empire, relatively okay. The Prussians, they're smallish but good. The Spaniards will probably be next on our list. So, there you have it. That is the end of this week's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And we'll see you next time for more. Take care, everyone.